Hello everyone! Today we're doing a Python project called the Trivia Dice Game. In this project we're using functions, a reusable piece of code to pass data through parameters and get a result. The idea of the game is to roll the dice and depending on what number you get, receive a randomly generated question and you have 10 seconds before the answer shows up. This is a game that you can play with friends and family. We will be importing random to generate random questions whenever we roll a dice, and we're also going to import time because the answers to those questions will be displayed after a delay of 10 seconds. To call out our function, we're going to use the def space dice underscore number, which is the name of our function. And in our parentheses, we're going to put the parameter d. D will stand for the number that we get when we roll the dice. Later, we're going to define what this d is when we actually roll the dice. Colon, enter, and make sure it's indented. Type if d is equal to space 1 colon, enter. Print science question plus science underscore pick. This is going to be the randomly generated question, which we're going to write a few lines of code for afterwards. To have a set of questions, we have to write science underscore list space equals space and in square brackets a few placeholders for actual science questions we're going to put later. Here I'm writing A, B, C, D, E, 5 questions which I'm actually going to write afterwards once we do a test run. From here, we're going to write science underscore pick space equals space random dot choice and inside the parentheses, the name of our list, which is science underscore list. From here, science underscore pick is going to generate a random question, or it's going to pick a random item from our list, which is then going to be displayed as our question. To call out our function, I'm going to put the name of our function, which is dice underscore number. And inside the parentheses, I'll place a 1 because in our function, when d is equal to 1, it will display a random science question, which you can see on the screen right now. After we've picked out our random science question, we're going to say if science underscore pick equals the first question in our list. So space equals space science underscore list and in square brackets 0 because in Python to access the first item in a list it's going to be 1 less than its original position. After this we'll place a colon and enter. Say time.sleep and in parentheses 10, which stands for a delay of 10 seconds, after which we're going to show the answer. So enter, and on the same line, say print and in parentheses, inside quotation marks, answer 1. This is just a placeholder for its actual answer. We're going to replace it afterwards. Go back to the same position and say elif science underscore pick equals science underscore list in square brackets 1. So if it's a second question on the list, colon, enter, time.sleep in parentheses, put a 10 again, and say print in brackets, inside quotation marks, answer number 2. This is going to be the respective answer for the second question in our science list. Then copy and paste it a couple of times and replace all of the positions and the answer numbers. Remember that all of these questions that we have said are just the possible questions that can come when we roll a number 1 on the dice. And when we run it, we should get the answer as 2 because for question B, the respective answer is answer 2, which is what we got on the screen. Go ahead and copy this entire piece of code 5 more times, so then we have all the possible dice numbers which we can get when we roll the dice. So from 1 all the way to 6, and assign different topics for them. So maybe do English, math, geography, history, general knowledge. That's some of the ones that I have used in mine. Just make sure to change the number for D and according to its respective topic. Then checking to see if they still work, you can substitute them with actual questions and actual answers. Finally, we can check to see if it works. As you can see from on screen, everything went really well, and this project is as customizable as possible. So you can change all the questions, you can change the different themes, topics, subjects. In this test run, I changed 10 seconds to 2 seconds. That's why it goes by faster. You can even use different sided dices, it's up to you, but I thought this was a really cool way to integrate actual physical games like the dice into a virtual one, which we've done on Python. Whatever number you get on your dice, just make sure to substitute it inside the parentheses next to the function, which is dice underscore number. And this should be located at the bottom, the very bottom of your Python page. To access this code, please check the description box below. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day ahead. Thank you for watching.